Garoppolo airs it out. Sanders downfield is overthrown. And now with 1:33 left, it's 4th and 10. Garoppolo under pressure. Donald got there in the air, intercepted by the Rams, and they may ride to the Super Bowl on that.
Not effect, pressure coming. Purdy, Dak floating in the air. Is it picked? No, hit the ground. There comes that pressure on Purdy that time, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, one of the biggest matchups of the day here is who's going to be able to block Hassan Reddick. This time, they're trying to block him with Croft, the tight end. And listen, it's hard to block.
Mahomes flings it. It's there! Hardman! Jackpot! Kansas City!
And this was the Andy Reid special. This was the Andy Reid special we talked about. He was saving all day. He's going to fake a motion to go across. And at that moment, he turned.
I mean, we all hurt. I mean, everyone knows how it feels. And don't have a lot of words for it. But obviously we're hurting. Our team's hurting. But that's how it goes when you put yourself out there. I'm real proud of our guys for no regrets with our team. I thought our guys played so hard today. Not everything was perfect by no means, but I'm going to lose with a group of guys. It's do with those guys anytime. And we'll take some time. We'll get over this and come back next year ready to go.
By the way, your offense, especially in overtime, obviously one of the touchdowns.
In the game, in the backfield, flare him out, and the pass caught and then dropped over the middle. Deebo Samuel would have had the 1st down and maybe a touchdown had he caught it. Now the crowd, of course, is responding to the fact, give me the ball, and look what happened.
Robert Saleh returning to the 49ers as defensive coordinator. He interviewed for 3 head coaching jobs, not landing any of them. He's headed back to San Francisco. Spent 4 years as the DC for the 49ers before becoming the Jets head coach. That did not work out. So going back home to San Francisco, where he looks to help that defense get back to its old ways.
From them bringing news to the NFL, the 49ers have reached a new deal with George Kittle that makes him the highest paid tight end in NFL history. That's according to multiple reports. Kittle's new deal for 4 years, $76.4 million.
And when it comes to the AAV, just over.
San Francisco 49ers select Michael Williams, defensive end, Georgia.
A lot of roster changes offseason also, and coming off a 6-11 season, there's been a lot of conversation about whether or not your guys' Super Bowl window is still open. Personally, and as a team, invested in this
I think every single year we'll have a chance. We have our core group of guys that we've had here for a while that have established, our winning culture here. Obviously, we had some stuff, go awry last year with injuries and whatnot, but I think at the end of the day, we have what it takes here. And what I mean by that is even if we have new guys come in, free agents, rookies, that have to come in and play. I think we definitely have what it takes to find ways to win and be the best version of ourselves. And obviously we believe in Kyle and what he's done here, what he's established, and his game plans every single week. We believe, and so at the end of the day, man, it's 11 on 11, 4 quarters of football, and you try to find a way to win. And I definitely believe and know that we have what it takes.
As early as they did with Kendall and Brock and Fred, what kind of impact does that have on the team in general and just in these OTAs?
I mean, it just allows that position to be out there. I don't think there's a big impact necessarily on the team. It's good to have those guys here every single day, not have to be going through contract stuff.
I mentioned that there's kind of a re-energized feeling around the building. There's guys, maybe it's younger guys, whatever it is. Do you feel that? Do you sense a little bit of a reset, kind of emotionally, maybe for this team?
Yeah, definitely. Maybe for a number of reasons, but I mean, there's been a lot more turnover this year than probably the last 6 or 7 years. But also, I think this is the first time we got a long break too. The year before last year, coming off the 23 season, was one of the shorter breaks that we had, having that tough loss in the Super Bowl, and coming back really just like 6 weeks later. It's never fun to have January off, but those extra 5 weeks add up a lot, and I think guys were itching to get back this time. Excited to get back, ready to go for the first day, and it's been a lot more fun than one.
Situation working itself out the last time we talked to you, but how nice is it to kind of have this thing squared away, not just for you, but for some of the other guys too?
Yeah, no, I mean, super nice. I'm so grateful, obviously, to everyone involved, the whole York family, and John, Kyle, everyone involved. It was pretty seamless, and happy for George and Brock to get their stuff done too. And so everybody's locked in, just trying to get better every single day. And obviously, we know what we got ahead of us, and just taking it one day at a time.
Those contracts were done kind of un-49er-like. Like usually it's right before the start of training camp or in training camp. Did you three guys at all talk about, and with your representation, about putting a priority on getting it done early in the offseason?
No, we didn't come together and have some sort of formal meeting about it. It just I guess worked out that way. And every situation is different, It might have not been as 49er like you mentioned, but I mean, you talk about these deals that are getting done, and a lot of money being on the line. Some things take longer than others, and luckily we were just able to get it done in timely fashion this time around.
Kyle was just talking about a heightened energy as opposed to last year when you guys came back in OTAs. Have you also felt that?
Yeah. I can't exactly remember how last OTAs went. It seems like forever ago, but I can speak to this time around. Obviously, having everybody here, being a part of all 3 phases, and being out there now, just getting better. That's the goal every single day. Is just how can you get better in little ways, in everything that you do, right?
Moving question. Okay. What's up?
It seems like the vibes are high right now. It seems like there's a lot of energy out there. Is it been that way, or is that just normal when it comes to being together and practicing OTAs?
A combination of both. I would say it's pretty normal. If you went to like all 32 teams across the league, spring football is really fun because it's 4 days of work, and it's a 3-day weekend usually for most teams, and there's no game on the weekend. So you don't have like the pressure of preparing for a game, battling through injuries, learning your plays for the week. So like that takes a lot of stress and pressure out of it. So guys are just kind of naturally in a good mood, and they're all excited for the year. Who was it? I think it was Will Compton said that at this point in the year, everyone's like training and practicing for a Super Bowl, and everyone has that mindset. And then the season reality hits sometimes, and so that changes it. But I will say, one of the cool things about being in the building right now is that I think 99% of us are here. And so when you have all your best players are here, kind of setting the tone, setting an example, specifically because we have so many new guys, whether it's free agents, whether it's young guys, rookies. We're trying to, get them into that same mindset as that we have established, and it's something that we have to reestablish every single year. So the fact that we're all here having a good time, the vibes are high. I would say they're immaculate, and guys are practicing well, guys are competing. Jawan's still on fire, which is really fun to see. But the boys are feeling it.